Guarma. The most wasted potential of the game. Could have brought so much more as a whole. But no. Most of the chapter got cut, being most of the map, side missions, and a lot more things that just don't go into a box and are just kind of random. For example, there's a few cut side missions. There's one with a Dr. Lane Higgins. His character model and voice line still exist in the files. Cut content suggests he would have tasked players with stopping Cuban military members from stealing artifacts. Other side missions include saving Leon, the rebel's niece, with Bill, and a side mission with a guy named Senor Andreas Colin. Another thing is that the map was supposed to be absolutely massive. Hey, editor Enquesta here. As I'm editing this video, I just realized that I didn't make this joke, so, do you know what else is massive? That's all, thank you. The problem with Guarma is that the map feels very cut around, like the places on it are only for the missions you do. For example, on the main map, the game never tells you to go to Bradley's pasture, but they still put the KKK there just in case you might go there. Whereas with Guarma, the only place you can go are only in missions. Now obviously, I want all the cut things in Chapter 5, but like that's boring and where's the fun in that, and the video would just be me stating the obvious. So I'm going to be making a little change to every mission and little thing you can do in Guarma to try and make it a little more replayable and better. Now the first thing I'd change is the first thing you do on Guarma, walking for almost 4 minutes. The slow walk is so boring, and it's not like the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is the chain gang, where the first time is fine, but after the second time it's boring. No, this is boring no matter what. My first playthrough was a bit fuzzy because it was around 2 years ago, but I still remember 3 things. Being stuck at Sadie's cabin in the first mission, my horse being named Tootsie, and being repulsed by this long-ass walk that I literally quit halfway through it and hoped it would create an autosave. I have no idea what the hell Rockstar was doing with this, but what I'd do to make the walk better is it not being no more than 1 minute. You don't need a whole 4 minutes to show that you're on an island. 40 seconds, Arthur falls, 20 seconds of walking left, and then you find the boys. Perfectly fine. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the chain gang. Rockstar was on drugs when they made Chapter 5, I swear to God. They make you walk very slow for 4 minutes straight, give you maybe a 1 minute cutscene, then make you walk another whole 4 minutes. And that's even slower because you gotta keep up a good pace even though you're walking slow so the guards don't beat you. Now, on paper, 4 minutes doesn't sound that bad, but if you're thinking that, then you've never played Red Dead Redemption 2, because it is that bad. Because before I researched this video, I thought both walks were at least 10 minutes each. But I'm gonna be honest, a few times I played this mission, I just let Arthur drag along so the guards would beat him until he dies, and then just do that 3 times until I get the skip to checkpoint option, because that felt faster than actually walking. Now, like I said before, the first time playing this mission, the chain game wasn't so bad because at least I could hear Dutch explaining and talking and hearing what he's saying we're doing on the island, and it's like a new type of walk. But after the second time, it's just absolutely horrendous. Maybe a 2 minute walk to fix it. Let Dutch do his talking, pick up Leon and the other slaves in the first minute. Second minute, you're walking with everybody, and that just seems reasonable. I don't really have a problem with the Savagery Unleashed. It kind of just doesn't stand out, really. I honestly can't think of anything that I could change about this without like changing the actual core idea. I feel like the core idea isn't like that bad because you're kind of just like freeing slaves, so I feel like it's fine. It's just kind of sort of a filler mission. Now after this mission, but before a kind of benevolent, I think is where there should be a extra Guarma mission that would be Hercule instructed. Now that you save Leon, he trusts you to do more missions, so that mission would be Fusar is expecting a shipment of supplies specializing in blasting powder. Now you can either be the lookout on a mountain with a sniper rifle, or you can be the one who steals the crates and supplies with Hercule. Either one you pick, Dutch will do the other. It's definitely an oversimplification of it, but that's the general idea for an extra mission to extend the chapter. Now for the mission of kind and benevolent. Honestly, my main complaint is another long walk in the very beginning. Now this walk is only a minute, but in the context of the scene, it feels like it could have been cut down to maybe 35 seconds. It may not sound like a big difference, but I think it would make the mission less boring. With all the awkward pauses and Dutch explaining the plan to go back to Saint Denis and all that, you can just say all of it at once, and then boom, you're at the cave. And it's not like a super long walk, and it's a smooth explanation from Dutch. Now when the walk when you're actually in the cave isn't as bad because it makes more sense, because you're walking through a cave mountain thing. One thing I actually really like about this mission is showing Dutch starting to decline mentally when killing Gloria. Plus, it has one of the best lines in the game. Oh, you said you knew Spanish. Next mission is Hell Hath No Fury. Probably the best mission in Guarma, but it's a low bar, I can't lie. What makes this stand out is it's a quality gunfight, and it's moving constantly with good dialogue in between, so it's like a fast pace. I don't really have much criticism on this, except that weird still camera walk-off you gotta make Arthur do. The first few times I played this, I thought it was like a glitched cutscene or something, but now I know what it is, but it's kind of just weird. Now, Paradise Mercifully Departed is a good mission, but not as good as the previous one, being Hell Hath No Fury. But it's definitely a quality mission for how ass the earlier ones were. There's also a top 10 scene in the entire game. It just feels like you're watching a cowboy movie standoff. Plus, it foreshadows the American Venom final scene. It's really weird how the missions when you get back from Guarma but are still in Chapter 5 are pretty good. During Tacitus I really enjoyed. Fleeting Joy is a really good mission, showing off Micah's early ratting. A Fork in the Road is obviously really sad, but one of my favorites in Chapter 5. Along with That's Murphy Country being pretty decent, but I feel like I like that mission less than most. Along with Chapter 6 being one of the best chapters directly after Chapter 5. Even though Guarma can be a pain to replay and boring at times, if it hadn't happened, the game probably would have been much different. I feel like Arthur could have lasted a little bit longer without all the sunburn and almost drowning and all the bug bites. And before you say it, yes, I understand they added some boring elements to give it the stranded vibe, but you can still add boring elements and make it interesting. Take the walk at the end of A Fork in the Road. You're just walking slow, but they added the weird hue and the quotes in the background depending on honor. And, you're just walking, but it still makes it interesting even though it's a boring thing you're doing, and I think they could have done something like that. Overall, I still don't love the Guarma chapter, but after writing and researching this video, I think I might like it a little bit more. Join my Discord server for cool text channels like video ideas, mission facts, and announcements, plus an even cooler community. You can join with the link in my bio. If you have any ideas on how you change Guarma, or if you want to defend it how it is, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you next time.